But body image issues is a big thing that people deal with. And I want to know, like, how do y'all personally deal with it? Do you deal with it? Have you ever dealt with it? And like, what can we give to people to like that are dealing with it? What type of like words can we give to them?
I mean, I think it's definitely talked about more with women. Like it's more apparent for us because, and it's kind of just an assumption now that like women go through this issue. Not to say that they don't. I think just in general, it's rare to come across anybody who doesn't struggle with this because there's constant comparison everywhere. And even if it's not something that's ongoing for you, but it's possibly a thought, even just when you're, kind of coming into your body, it's not like your body never changes. Mm-hmm. So just trying to understand the changes that are going on with your body. Is this normal for me? Like talking to people like that are around you to figure out, are you going through this too? Yeah. Is it just me? Am I an oddball? Like, did you go through some sort of bullying that led to your body issues? And I think everyone assumes that if you are overweight or if you are larger that you're having more issues, or if you're
you can't be beautiful.
Or if you're like super skinny, you're having more issues with body image. But I think it's so hard now, more so because there's so much access to ways to change your body. Mm-hmm. Whereas before, I remember growing up, it was just like, okay, here's the magazine. This is what the celebrity that I like looks like. Or this is what the popular person in my class who has attention and seemingly is winning looks like. I want to look like this person so that I can also, you correlate that, I can also win. Or this person has like a significant other or something and that's what they look like. And that's what I want to look like. Okay, I'll eat this, or I'll work out, or I'll wear a waist trainer, or I'll wear a certain bra or something like that to make yourself feel like you're able to achieve that standard. But now it's like, okay, there's pills, there's procedures, there's needles, there's all these things that Ozempic. You have access to. I mean, even just the Ozempic is stop. It's gonna be stuck in my head.
Every time I hear that shit, that's stuck in my head. My bad.
So catchy. But I think for like, even just younger girls now, like there's so much access to being able to change these things instantaneously. Yeah. And that I think I saw a podcast recently about these girls who not necessarily were like pro or like anti-surgery, but they've had a lot of surgeries, and they were talking about the fact for them specifically that like it just would never stop. Mm-hmm. And it got to a point for one of the girls where she felt like, what did I do? Like, and it's already too late. Like, what did I do to myself? And I can't undo it. But at this point, like, where do I go? Because I've already felt like I've messed up my body trying to achieve something. And it's like, well, why would you do that in the first place? Right. There's a lot of campaigns that are like, let's love our bodies. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But then it's like, but how? You know, because we're still like putting so much like pride and emphasis on those bodies that are seemingly like unrealistic. For sure. Yeah. Over let's like have body positivity. Like I don't even know how to go about that. Like, I got a question. The individual too.
My fault to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I got a question though with that, what you just said. For those people who are like she said, now what do I do? That person, right? Mm-hmm. For those type of people, do you think there is a destination that they can reach? Like, because I feel like they're searching for something and then they get it and then they're searching for more. Is there like a destination that someone can reach if you're already in that boat?
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the problem.
I be asking myself this all the time.
For me, I honestly think that what we need to do as a society is realize that not everything is for everybody. Fact. My body may not be for you. My body may be for someone else. Yeah. And you got to understand, like, some people appreciate a thicker woman. Yep. Some people appreciate a thicker man. Some people appreciate a skinny man. Some people appreciate a skinnier woman. Like, I mean, it all depends of what people like. Not everybody, like, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And I think that with social media, we try to fit in every single box. Right. Mm-hmm. We try to appease everybody and make everybody happy, where it's not a realistic thing.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you're comfortable with your body and you're happy with what you have and what you can give out, and you'll find your group and the people that appreciates you for that, I think that's all that should matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like nowadays we want to make everyone happy, and that's not realistic. It's not a realistic goal.
It's not.
You know but like, how do you do that?
What?
You know, like how do you do that? How do you find the comfortability in your body to find your people when like you're constantly absorbing like I forget what the term is for it, but it's like the pretty privileged people like are seemingly reaping the rewards.
Acceptance. You got to accept where you're at. And if you want to get better, you got to like do the work to get better. But you also have to understand your body. Like that takes like going to doctor's appointments. That takes maybe like working with a trainer. You got to understand your body. A lot of people don't understand their bodies. What are the right foods to eat for your blood type?
Right.
A lot of people don't understand what are the right workouts to do for your body type.
Right.
And that, I think just accepting what it is and then working from there. And we have so much access to information, but we don't accept it.